Actually very happy my mate has hit 1,000 subscribers. It was long overdue because he really does make good content.
150 baht for adults, 120 baht for kids, and you can use this pool. And it's right on the river. Let me show you, look.
This journey took me about 40 minutes, but this part, I've been 500 meters in the last 35 minutes. Welcome to Bangkok. Every now and then, Bangkok may become a little too much. A bit busy, a bit dirty, a bit smelly, a bit hot. And the traffic, oh my God, the traffic. Sometimes you need to get out for a day, but sometimes you just don't have the time or the inclination. Sometimes you need to find a respite from the city, a respite that isn't one of the parks and just as hot as the rest of the city. Thankfully, I know just the place. Within 20 minutes of downtown, you can be in a place that feels like you're on an island or feels like you're in a small riverside town. In a moment, I'm going to meet a friend of mine here who jumped on the SkyTrain, the BTS, and he got off at Udom Suk at Sukhumvit. We're at Wang Bang Na Pier right now. And as soon as he gets here, we're going to get on a boat, on a ferry that costs 5 baht. We're going to go across the mighty Chao Phraya River to the district of Phra Padang, an area sometimes referred to as an island called Bang Kwa Chao, but more commonly known as the green lungs of Bangkok.
Dr. Livingston, I presume. Arrived at Wang Bang Na Pier, and I chose to come to this one instead of Khlong Toei. 1, there's parking, and 2, it goes to where I want to go first. There's a little cafe I want to go to and get a coffee, but wow, what a view. We're going to go over there to the green lung.
Whoa, look at that. Monitor lizard.
Hello? Excuse me? Which way is Hidden Woods? It's this way, 1.4 kilometers. Let me introduce you quickly. I'm sure you've seen him before or seen him on my channel before. This is Brian, and introduce yourself and tell them a bit about your channel, mate, if you could. Sorry to put you on the spot.
Yeah, I was not really ready for this. Hey, I'm Brian, like you said. You'll have to cut this out, don't leave it.
Okay.
Huh?
Ah.
I can't see, what is it? Oh, on the tree, the monitor lizard on the tree. I'm Brian of Bangkok Missings. Today I'm joining Jim. He's bringing me to Bang Kwa Chao. I've been here a couple of times before, but he wants to show me another side of this island, which I've never been. So right now we're going to, what's the name of the restaurant again?
Hidden Woods.
Hidden Woods. We're going to rent some e-scooters. So wish us luck. I hope I don't get to fall over or anything. And I'll have to try to catch up to this very tall man over here in front of me. But anyways, we will try to make this vlog interesting as possible. So please do join us, stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do so, like a video too.
Well, we haven't rented a bike yet. We turned left when we got off the boat. We're heading towards Hidden Woods. First we're going to probably pass Bangkok Treehouse. Now it's only about a kilometre and a half, so rather than getting a bike yet, we thought we'd just do this first bit on a On a bit of a walking tip, this is Bangkok Treehouse. You can find that on Agoda and all good booking sites. Very much a green and eco place to stay in the city, but outside the city. If you want to get up early in the morning, be able to cycle through the mangroves, etc., then the Treehouse could be the place for you. Anyway, but I'm sure you've seen videos on this place before, and people will tell you that it's like stepping back in time, and indeed it is. When I first came here, probably 15, 16, maybe a few more years earlier than that, it really was a hidden place, shall we say. Now, not so much. Everybody knows about this place. That doesn't make it any less fantastic. For example, if you come here on a Saturday or Sunday, it's going to be pretty busy, but the floating market's on. If you come in midweek, like I prefer to do, okay, the floating market's not there, but it's really quiet. You hardly see any people, especially if you start over this side of the island. I like to swim against the stream somewhat, and everybody starts on the other side of the island. That's exactly why I like to start this side. Wow, look at this place. And this place is called Hidden Woods, and guess what? It's hidden in the woods, I'm pretty sure. And guess what? It's hidden in the woods. And this is the view from the top of Hidden Woods. We are indeed hidden right in the woods. That's Bang Na over there, look. Navy ship. We're going to find somewhere nice to sit down there, I think. Here is a little more civilised in that it's got some shade, but I like it down here. Let's go and have a look down here.
By the way, that was a touch of English sarcasm and English diplomacy, and I'm actually having to be quite diplomatic here. That little rat dog, you know, the kind of dog that the middle classes or the high-so people like to carry about in their bags, annoying everyone. Well, that dog was trying to get over to us to bite us for the whole 15 minutes we were there, and I couldn't film anything. It didn't shut up. I did tell the owners as well. I shan't really say what I said. I was reasonably polite, but I mean, that little dog and his mate ruined every single person's experience in that whole place. Next time, if you've got a yappy dog that wants to bite people, I suggest, leave it at home. Okay, moving on. Lovely place, great ambience, usually, if it wasn't for rat dogs.
Huge spider, and it's eating a cricket or something. Hello. Here we are, deep within the jungles of Bangkok Chao, Green Lung, and we have a bird-eating spider eating a bird.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout.
This whole place, you can do a 10, 15, 20 kilometre loop on a bike or walking all around this place. And I'm going to call it an island because there's a canal, and the only thing that stops this being an island is a small bridge. And that big, look at that big monorail is over there. Oh, it's only a small one, but they're everywhere.
They keep on running away from you.
It's goddamn hot.
What is that?
This is the kind of place you can just literally pop into any one of these places, any one of these restaurants, any one of these coffee shops. And I'm pretty sure they're all going to be pretty good. Sometimes it's about the ambience as much as the taste, and this for me is absolutely perfect. Walking along with the crickets going alongside the canal. It's very hot, but I don't mind that at all. The only time I've ever felt unpleasantly hot was in Dubai, and it was 46 degrees. This is fine for me. You go through the door, through an old English phone box.
They have Spider-Man on the roof.
Yeah. Coffee toys. Okay, it's another one of those places, probably only open at the weekend. Look, And look, these raised walkways everywhere through the mangroves. You can get lost for hours on this island. It's a Bang Nampung market, but obviously it's only open on a Saturday and a Sunday. Let me just ask this lady. I think it's just open on a Saturday and a Sunday. ขอโทษนะครับเปิดถ้ารับเปิดวันเสาร์วันอาทิตย์เองนะค
ใช่ค่ะ
รับผมครับผม Okay, we can walk through either way, mate. The last time I was here was about 12 years ago, and I remember this, but you could rent boats out, and actually almost had a pretty terrible accident here. Got in one of these boats for a ride. My son was 4 years old at the time. Myself, my wife and my son all got in the boat, and we're about to be given life jackets, but as we stepped in the boat it started rocking like this, and I really thought we're about that close to disaster. I think that close to disaster, but we're okay. There is an absolutely delightful smell in the air. Look, not sure what temple this is either, but we're on the edge of the market. It's not open wall. Careful with the live wires everywhere you look. Wow, that's actually pretty nice. Let me just have a quick look. And we won't go in this today, but what a beautiful spot. Look, you can come and get all the offerings and stuff. And okay, นี่ไส้กรอกใช่ไหมครับ
ไส้กรอก
ครับ
จานละ
นะจานละ12
12
เอาสองนะครับ
2 อัน
so that's 24 right
Yeah. What we got? Got pork there, just some bread.
10 บาท
This is really good.
okay
Sour sausage with ginger.
แม่อะไรไหมคะ
ไปไหนมา
ไปเก็บตังค์
Chahanasa
Oh, no, it's all right. I like it. ขอบคุณนะครับ
okay thank you there you go
ขอบคุณนะครับโชคดีนะครับ Right then, mate, you can't eat that without the ginger.
well
Hang on.
hygiene wise
Do you know what? We've got to. No, Brian, stop. The Roman cook will go mad if you don't do it correctly.
okay
Look.
out of the sun
Right, let's see what Brian thinks about that.
am I being put on the spot
Yep.
so do I take a bite then
No, do the sausage first, all same time.
I like the taste of ginger
Yeah, do you like it though?
no I like it this
It's
is
good. Garlicky, yeah?
Most of the time I check this I usually have it on its own
Okay,
not with all these other condiments
right. Well, let's have a go.
I fear for my tummy you know
Yeah, okay.
like how she was scooping everything with her hand
All right.
same hand touching money
That's
now
all right.
I'm
Good
very
luck.
picky.
Proper garlic. I don't know how we come to Bangkok and ended up walking down the main road, but we have.
not on scooters
If you want to go to the Mahadewa Ganesha temple and you are a foreigner, then you're going to pay. So you can keep that, and I'll go to a far better Ganesh temple elsewhere where I don't have to be mugged off. Here we go, look.
there you go
P. Piss poor planning. No, that's not right, is it? I forget what that is. Proper planning prevents piss poor presentation. Well, we did the opposite. We decided we'd go and get an e-scooter, then decided the e-scooters were too expensive. We were going to get a bike and didn't. Now we've walked, I reckon, about 12 kilometres already.
it's good exercise though.
It is good exercise, mate, and I do like it. Buddy carp! Buddy carp.
Really now?
Yep.
Really?
Bon voyage, Brian.
Alright.
There's Saton Road, Ceylon Road, Bangkok Port, all the way along here, and Khlong Toei Market, all the warehouses of the port, and look, there's the main docks up there, look. Now, well, Brian's gone off to pick the kids up, his kids up from school, and I had the option of an e-scooter, a motorcycle, bicycle, or good old foot leather. Foot leather, what the fuck am I talking about? But I decided walking is the one for me. I've got to get rid of this girth, got to get rid of this visceral fat. For me, I reckon walking in the sun is the one. About my 5th bottle of water though, keep hydrated, and I can walk all day. Right, I've been one way around the island, I'm going to go the other way now. Let's go. Well done, Bangkok Prep. Honestly, I've been saying for years that kids should take away some of the meaningless subjects and put in things like farming and growing shit every day, but Bangkok International Preparatory and Secondary School, well done. And there's also places like that. Look, I'll have a look in here another time maybe. I will have a quick look. It's called Get Growing Community Farm and Learning Centre. And you can come in here and you can book tours and eco events and things like that. Look. There's the goats anyway. It's just like a community and learning centre. Look, look. Playground, massive horse. Anyway, we'll have a proper look around another time. It's a great place to bring the kids. Little petting zoo and feed the animals and playground and that sort of thing. If we as a people don't stop burning the cane fields, the sugar cane fields and that sort of thing, this place is not going to be known as the Green Lung anymore. It's going to be known as the Black Lung. Siamese fighting fish gallery, we'll give that a swerve. Basically it'll be a load of jam jars and that sort of thing, and it'll be fish facing each other with cardboard in the middle. You pull the cardboard away, and the fish go at each other. Won't come out that well on video. Following the bike path at the moment, I just turned the phone back on, it was off for a while, and the pedometer on the phone says I've walked 11.5 kilometers, so add about 3 to that. I don't know how far we got left, but it's pretty hot. That's pretty nice. There's literally fish farms and mangrove farms and all sorts of different farms and irrigation all over this island. It was originally covered in cork trees many years ago, and that's when it was dubbed the Venice of the East. Well, anyone looking for a project, there you go. I wish you could smell everything as well. It smells just like the countryside. There's wood smoke in the air, and you don't have any kind of sewage smell that you sometimes get in some parts of Bangkok. I would suggest if you live in Bangkok and you want to get yourself a beach house or a villa in the mountains or in the jungle or something like that, well, you could just get one here, 20 minutes away or 10 minutes by the water. You're in the countryside, you're in the jungle, you're by the riverside, but you're still in Bangkok. It's amazing, and that is the first car that's passed me in about an hour. Well, big monitor lizard right in the road there in front of me. Look, it's trying to cross the road. If you know the slang name for that inside, please do not write it in the comments below. I was eating something. Hopefully it doesn't just chase me off. Come on, mate, get out of the way. I'm coming through. In fact, let's just call this training. I'm planning on doing a 25-30k walk through Bangkok, east to west, west to east, something like that. And I thought I'd try it out, see what it's like today. Yeah, look, I thought I'd try it out, see what it's like today, do about 20k's and we'll take it from there. Come on, mate, do one, will ya? Yeah, he ain't scared at all, look. See ya. Wouldn't want to be wow. And that is right on the banks of the Chao Phraya River, looking back across into town, over to Khlong, Toei, stuff like that. It's got billionaire written all over it, isn't it? What a stunning location. Anyway, another plot of land next door if you've got a few 100 million baht to spare. Ah, there's the local folk museum. The other reason I decided to do a big long walk today is I knew this anyway, pretty much everything is only open on a Saturday, Sunday, which makes this place much more desirable for me. Less people. I just wanted some fresh air, and yes, I do mean fresh. Compared to where I'm living in Bangkok, this feels, yeah, it feels good. Island boy. Just by this, if you're looking for a place to stay with a pool right on the river, really quiet area but close to the centre of town, and I do mean really, really close. Look, you could stay here but be in the centre of the CBD of Bangkok within 20 minutes. Look, Artra Villa. Food, drinks, music. Right, let's see if we can get a drink in here. See if it's open. Okay, to my new subscribers, I'm going to let you into a little secret here on Bangkok Chao. Here at Artra Villa, look. 150 baht for adults, 120 baht for kids, and you can use this pool. And it's right on the river, let me show you, look. Okay, so, Artra Villa. And I wouldn't have stopped if I wasn't walking around. I would have probably missed it or stopped somewhere else, but it's a good thing about walking about. If you've got time, still the best way to do it. Yeah, I've done about 15 kilometres. I'll probably end up doing about 18 or 20, something like that. And this place, look, this place has got its own pier. Look, you can sit there, you can eat, you can use the pool. Dare I say it, I drive all the way here just to use that pool and then wait for it. Just wait for this. How often do you get this view? You ready? Are you ready for this? You sure? Look. That's how close we are to the city centre. It's right there. 2 kilometres up here, you get a boat over to there, look. Perfect. I'll sit here for 20 minutes, have a drink, have a nice lolly, regenerate a little bit, and off we go for a further wander. Let's go. The old and the new look. A few decades apart. And right on the other side as well, look. It's got to be the most refreshing drink in the world. Lime soda, absolutely perfect. She was rather surprised that not only have I walked all the way around here, but the fact that I'm walking back round to, I told her which ferry I'm going to. She went, oh, that's really far. And this place has been here a long time, look. But yeah, I mean, you want to feel like you're in the countryside, and I mean in the countryside, you can be staying on Silom, and literally within 30 minutes, door to door, you can be in that pool by the river. You can be cycling along the little country lanes, munching on somtam or whatever. None of the Bangkok smells, none of the Bangkok traffic, none of the busyness. Beautiful. Almost like an island. Island life. Hello. Okay, this is where I want to bring you next time. This used to be a main thoroughfare 100 or 200 years ago or more, and it's called Khlong. You can get a boat ride down here, and you can see how this island was 150, 200 years ago. We will come and do that next time. I'll do a separate video for it. We'll come here, and there's another special place on the island as well that's often or less visited. We'll come and have a look there. Anyway, that's Khlong. Means we're only about 3 kilometres away from the pier now, I think. We did miss one of the major attractions on this island, which is the huge park, but we're not here for that today. We're here to do a bit more exercise, and next time we come, we'll come and relax. We'll go to the pool and we'll go to the park as well. There are temples here as well. Got a clothes shop there, but there are temples here as well. There's pretty much everything on this island. You could come here for a couple of nights and just pretend you're by the beach or something. Or pretend you're in a small riverside town or village up country. Quite easy to do.
The first time I visited Bangkok Chao or Phra Padang was in about the year 2000, and we drove here. I've actually never got a boat here before today, I must admit. Came back in 2010 and once since then as well, every time I've cycled. But I really feel that you get to know an area properly when you get your feet on the ground, boots on the ground. I felt that about Ayutthaya. I went there a couple of times, drove around, cycled around, didn't really know the place until I got out and put my feet on the ground. I'm really happy that I've done this today. I really feel that I've got more of a feel for the island. And next time I come back, it's going to be much more relaxing. Khlong trip on the canal, relax in the park, the birdwatching tower, some delightful coconut ice cream, and then a relax in the pool at Archer Villa. Anyway, not far to go now.
Typical countryside village. Typical countryside. Look in the background, a giant container ship and a crane on the other side of the river. I'd say one of Bangkok's more extraordinary views. And I haven't even been chased by a dog yet. Not one. This is not hidden Bangkok, so to speak. There's nothing hidden about it, but it does take a small amount of effort to get here. Really depends what you're into. For me, and you can seek out the city parks and you get some respite there, not necessarily from the heat, but here's got everything. If you're seeking some kind of respite from the city, then try Bangkok Chao. Okay, well that means we've made it all the way around the island. back to Wat Bang Na Pier, and down here to the river, and that's pretty much the loop completed. It says 15 kilometres on there, but I've only just turned it back on back there, so I'd say about 18 kilometres, something like that. Not a bad day. Okay, we made it back. There is Wat Bang Na Pier. That means the ferry is right here. Well, I'm 50 in a few weeks, but you know what? There's life in the old dog yet. Join me for lots more wonders very soon. Woof woof to you. When you're 6'3", you just bang the head on there. Never mind. What a lovely day. If you did enjoy that video, please consider watching